Okay, people, so listen, welcome to my YouTube channel. So listen, I really didn't know if the movie was going to even be here, the Bob Marley movie, because you know the islands move a little slow sometimes. But anyway, how could it not be here? Bob Marley, Jamaica, Grenada. Oh shit, it had to be open in the Caribbean. But anyway, listen, I've been on island 8 years. My first time doing the movies. I'm not into movies. I usually wait till they come and do what they do. But tonight, see that right there? See that right there? Bob Marley movie. I'll be back to give y'all my honest opinion. I can't wait to get my own opinion because I've heard everybody else's. So,
Bob, I really don't think you should go through with this concert.
Chris, listen, there's no way we back down.
That's Bob's decision now, isn't it?
Thank you, Dan.
Let me go help this woman.
Keeping the law of John Rastafari.
So over there, Paris.
You think I care about Paris? You didn't think I had my own opportunities? Huh? I had the solets, I had offers, and I gave them up for the message for us.
so blissful morning, beautiful people. Welcome. I hope you're having a lovely morning. So yes, it's the next day, and we did go and see the Bob Marley One Love movie for ourselves. You know what, people? Please go and see the movie for yourself, because there's so many different opinions. If you're interested, I'm a person that's interested in Bob Marley because the part where he went to Delaware, you know, with his mother and his family, I lived that part. That's part of my life. I am from Wilmington, Delaware, for those of you that did not know. So it was always an honor to be connected to this family. I am literally related in a sense. Like, we carry the same niece. Like Bob Marley came and stayed on 24th Street, which is now One Love Park, 24th and Tatnall. Well, the home I was raised in is East 25th Street, the next street over, 2 blocks down. So Gibson Malcolm, who's the uncle that he came with, his mother's brother, is part of my life. Like, we were at his home every day, watching him slaughter all kinds of goats and stuff, and being there eating with them. And so when the other 2 nieces came, I don't want to call their names, but they linked up with my 2 brothers. Now, my 2 brothers are not nice. Let's just say that. Are not nice. And so one of them had a daughter, which is my niece. So now I'm in the family. So imagine having no father because he don't claim you, which is my brother. I'm sorry, this is how it went. Imagine having a father that is disowning you literally. I'm sorry. Oh, they be going by playing their music. So imagine having a father that does not own you. This is before I get to the movie, so you can know why I'm so interested in Bob Marley personally. And but the auntie right here stays connected to you for life. Every time I go to Wilmington, Delaware, guess what? I go see her. I try to find out about her, where she's at. She has a few children. I want to check on them. You understand? Sickle cell always ran through my family. It affected her firstborn. Because it'll skip generations if you know sickle cell. So, another family member that I used to hang with in the days when I wasn't living right. Neither one of us was living right, but we hung and we hung. We had the same niece, which is this niece. So it's my brother's, but it's Bob Marley's mother's sister's child. So it's family. So, I'm sorry, I'm waiting on my transportation. It seemed like they just went by. Maybe they was full. So, I'm really family. Like when I go to Jamaica and go up to 9 Mile where Bob Marley is laid to rest, I go there so I can see my people. My people, whether they was deported or not, my people. They know I'm her auntie. And they welcome me just like I'm family, because I am. I don't care if my brother don't own her. Guess what? Her auntie does. And she'll always belong to me. So it's personal. When my sister died, when my sister transitioned, every last one of them family members was at my sister's funeral. I'm talking Bob Marley's mother's sisters. Sister A, Sister Brown, all those sisters. They were literally at my sister's funeral. So there was a connection. My parents and Bob Marley's mother's brother, Gibson Malcolm, they would all go to the racetrack, you know, gamble, get their hustles on. They went together. We were connected, not only from family. Our two families connected and made us related. And then our own parents had a, so when Bob came, he worked at the same place my sister and them worked at. The General Motors, the Chrysler, on the cars, you know. So he was always special to us. We sort of like the family. We didn't look at him as a hero. We just looked at him as someone special and great and growing into his greatness, and we knew it. That type of thing. So I'm going to link in here a picture from 24th Street that goes around the internet, and it's just a part of who we are. We're connected. So going to see the movie last night, y'all, people got so many different opinions. I thought the movie was excellent. Please go and see the movie. It was absolutely excellent. Although I would have loved to seen the last born son, Bob Marley's last born son, play him, which might have been too much for him. And maybe they didn't even have the discussion. It's just something that I would have loved to seen Bob Marley's last born, Junior Gong. I would have loved to see him play his father because he's clear like him, clear skin like him. He's small like him. His locks, his motions. He gets lost in his music like his Baba. And it would have gave him an opportunity to connect more on another level with his father, because he was the one that was 2 when his dad died. So he didn't get a lot of time. And he's the last born son. I thought that would have been special. He could have did that. He could have pulled that off. But maybe it was too much for him. Maybe they didn't even have to. But the one that they chose, what's his name? Kingsley? Oh my gosh. When it first came on, he's saying war in the East. He was doing all the motions and jumping around. He had me hollering, I know that's right, Bob. And it was Kingsley. He took me there. He took me inside. So he was a great actor for whatever reasons they chose him. Now, they said Ziggy, when they perform, you know, when you try out for the part, and they said Ziggy kept getting stuck, and the whole team, whoever was sitting down watching them audition, Ziggy kept getting stuck on Kingsley. Kingsley played that part. He's supposed to walk away with some kind of award. I'm sorry. Now, I don't know all the people talking about they should have chosen Jamaican, whatever. They chose somebody that got deep inside of there. And I was like, oh, stuff, he did it. He did it, y'all. So really, I'm really talking to the ones that seen it. If you have not seen the movie, you're probably not going to be able to comment on this, because I would not even comment on this until I went to see it, because I knew it was too heavy. It was too many other opinions. And also the sister that played Rita Marley. See, as far as I'm concerned, the world has slept on Rita. Rita's a bad mama jamma. Wait a minute. They think that them children got everything from Bob. Rita was bad. Check out some of her music. Check out Love Aya. Can I go? Check out Love Aya. Okay, so we done jumped over here on the couch now, and it's getting good. So while we're on Rita, like I said, in my opinion, the sister that was chose was wickedly good. But there's been a lot of talk and nonsense going on, if you follow all of that, about her and Rita and Junior Gong's mother kind of going at it. I see where she wished him blessings, just being honored to be in his life. And, it's such a important role. And like she said, you can't wish that away. This is with Junior Gong's mom. So anybody can't get with it in so many words. She was like, a lot of people thought that was disrespectful to Rita. But the bottom line, I don't think she was intentionally being disrespectful. She might have could have did it a little different. But I sure hope her and Rita are somewhere sitting down, breaking bread and dealing with the situation. Because what we have to understand as Africans, stolen Africans, yes, dropped them off in Jamaica and dropped us off in America. Made them call themselves Jamaican, made us call ourselves American. Yes, because that's the bottom line. That's how it goes. Africans had a whole set of culture, tradition. Once somebody rips your culture and your tradition away from you, you're done. You have no idea who you are. So they get us, so kings and queens were born, entitled, able to. The men knew how to have more than one family, period, bottom line. Now, a lot of that happened around their lives, but they didn't really show us in the movies. Like I thought, this is another point, I thought because Rita's has 2 children, Ziggy is with Bob, that's the firstborn, but then Rita had 2 more. And I understand one or both of them are not his. He adopted Cedella. He adopted in the next one. I'm not sure, but I know the girl is definitely not, which I heard over the years was supposed to be Peach Tasha's. Now, I don't know. But it's sure not his, because it's clear that he adopted. They're not showing that. It's the same thing in my family. Like, my father raised me from birth on up. But when I was a teenager, my mom took me to who was supposed to be my real father. Like, if I had a movie about that, I wouldn't want those things left out. But maybe that would have opened things up too much for Queen Rita. And maybe she wasn't ready to deal with that. See, movies are personal. This was a biopic. A movie about their life. And they're entitled to share what they want to share. But we all know, I know for sure that the girl is not his. And he adopted her just like she was his. And they never talked about it again. Same thing happened with me. I'm telling you, we was all close. We was 25th Street and 24th Street. This kind of thing happens. But there is something called polygamy. Polygamy is not an orgy. It's not a threesome. It's not 2 women interested in each other. No, it's us 2 heterosexual women interested in serving this one man. That's what we have in common. Remember, Bob had went back to Ethiopia. He understood some things that Rita probably didn't understand because she didn't go back with him. She knew Rastafari. She knew Rastafari, but she wasn't in depth as Bob was about learning or relearning who he was. We stolen Africans. For real, my opinion, we all need to go back and find out who we are. Because the bottom line is there's a shortage. There's a shortage of African men. There's a shortage. So statistic-wise, there's 7 women, 7 queens to every king. What does that mean? That means somebody gonna have to share. You can run around here fighting if you want, but somebody gonna have to share. Why not do it decent and in order? That's all. I'm just saying I understand some things to the point where I know some other people don't. No, I ain't saying polygamy is for everybody, but Bob understood something. And a man as powerful as he was for this small frame, all I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna end this, I sure wish we had a couple Bobs available right now, because guess who'd be in one? Guess who'd be open to a co-wife? Decent and in order. Guess who understands that we're here to serve him? Now, come on, give me your opinion. Talk to me. No, I know everybody don't understand. I know I'm going to get some conversation about this one. Because Everybody's not with it, but you are with it. Why do you think African men have a difficult time committing to one woman, period? Oh, he'll do it, and he'll try his best. He might make one mistake, and you might forgive him, or he might make no mistakes. But why do you think they struggle? Because it's in their DNA. It's decent and in order. And Bob was doing the best he could to be the African man that he was, that they had ripped away from him, brought him over to the white man's land and said, we're going to make everything you doing evil. We're going to make people call you womanizers. The sister that was with me, I told you when she came out, and she's Jamaican, she said, every Jamaican man is like that. And he's a womanizer. I don't see womanizer. I see a man that should have had the opportunity to practice polygamy decent and in order to its full effect. I mean, to the point where they should have been moving like sisters and not enemies. Why do you think all the children were always coming after each other? That means the parents had to let them know that this is what it is. And I think, Rita struggled a little because it wasn't acceptable back then, only because we were stolen and our culture and identity was ripped from us. But I think if they would have took a little more time, it could have been a little less pain, a lot less pain. It's probably the only kind of relationship I'd be open to today. I don't want all that trying to own somebody. People be trying to own people. That's why it don't work. People be trying to own people. Nobody don't own nobody. And what is a marriage certificate anyway? What is that? So they trying to say Cindy Breakspear was a side chick? She wasn't no side chick. Bob loved her. They created a star, a conscious being. That's love. You trying to tell me a man can't love more than one woman at a time, or anybody can't love more than one person at a time? Nobody should be trying to interfere with that. She wasn't no side chick. What is that? What? And what is a piece of paper that the white man said you must have? That's why I love Islamic marriages, and that's why I love whatever. I'm just saying, this is my take. Y'all go check the movie out. I ain't gonna say no more about it because I'm gonna interview a sister, and we're gonna do a one-on-one, consciously rooted sister, straight out of the island, Rastafari sister. I'm going to invite her. To my channel and see if she will reason, because I know we can get down. So I'm looking forward to the next conversation. Please like, subscribe, and share. I forgot to put all that in there. Good conversation. Please, please, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Love and respect, y'all.